I'm starting to pick up little waves looking at losing control of chakra. I'm starting to pick up little waves of fire lightning mill decks. You know, there just seems to be enough cards out there for lightning and fire to just slowly congregate together and create a weird form of mill. I mean, if you think about it, even if you did like fire lightning for the sake of mill and maybe I don't know what you would do in terms of missions for it. This is just off the top of my head. But just looking at the missions alone, and you look at cards like losing control of chakra, you look at cards like take it again, you look at uh yeah, it was take it again. But I don't know if that was lightning or not. I think that I don't know. Well, maybe whatever. Just looking at missions that are like losing control of chakra, where they take cards off the top of the deck. Um, it's like I said, it makes me want to do a Fire Lightning Mill deck because not you. Despite the mill decks that are out there, not every card in a mill deck revolves around the theme. Um, I mean, what I'm saying is there are not 60 cards that you can put in a. There are not 50 cards that you can put in a deck that would effectively run a mill deck, or like, and by effectively I mean at its prime. It's easy to make a strong mill deck, but even then, the stronger mill decks do not completely run cards that revolve around the theme. Losing control of chakra to me seems like a splashable chance, a chance to put in some splash of lightning into a mill deck and actually add a little bit of a defense to it. Um, I myself would probably use this mission over Tunneling Fang. Just my opinion. Um, Cause I mean, heck, that's 4 cards and they lose their chakra. How can you go wrong with that? But I can't argue with losing control of chakra. Um, Lightning is really getting a lot of splashable effects on here. It's really tough to say. Yeah, yeah, sure, guys. Lightning's dying. It's lower than Earth. Yeah, yeah. Oh, see how that's working out for you. Mm-hmm. Those restrictions really ruined Lightning, I see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah. Uh, Jiraiya. Ooh. Cannot be included in a team with a ninja with 2 or less entrance cost. Turn 5. 7-3, healthy and injured. As if the healthy 3 support for Jiraiya wasn't enough for you. It's the same stats injured. I frankly don't know what to think of this, guys. If you Gosh, I am really flabbergasted at this. Um, I really don't know what to think of it. Unless you're running a lightning deck that revolves around that doesn't revolve around Naruto. Um, this is tough to say what kind of deck could really use this to its prime, guys. Um, I guess when I think of things that come to mind is Hokage's grandson Konohamaru, and you get him on turn 4. Um, I guess for the sake of tempo, if you really don't like any other Jiraiyas, and if you don't want Jiraiya on turn 6, like if you really want a late game for your lightning deck that involves Jiraiya and the 4th Hokage, but and you really want to get both of them out there and actually run at least 2 copies of both, this just might be the Jiraiya you want to use. Um, because other than, of course, the obvious restricted Jiraiya, this one is just for the sake of tempo with decent stats, and the effect is not too much of a discouragement from actually running him. I mean, are you seriously going to be running like maybe a Flexi Shikamaru or a Genma, or any other ninja below turn 2 by the time on turn 5 or turn 6? Do you expect your tempo to be that bad, and thus when you actually run this? I would expect threes, fours, and maybe one more five, pending a platoon. So I mean, this is not much of a downside. I can't argue too much with this Jiraiya. I'll certainly give it a try in a tempo lightning deck, but I can't let a Jiraiya with three support go to waste. So I'll let that one go with it, but I'll let him go. I can't say he's great. I can't say he's bad. I can just say I just don't know. I don't know what to think of it. And finally, the Rock Lee theme. This Lightning really takes a real topsy-turvy in the game so far in terms of what it wants to do. You see chakra destruction. You see you see overflowing chakra effects. You see pumps. You see negations. You see recycling. Um, And now you get this, increasing the turn marker. I thought that would have been Wynn's thing, but um, Rock Lee, this is a hand cost Rock Lee I don't mind playing. This is absolutely a no loss Rock Lee whatsoever. Uh, you put him in play, turn marker goes up by one. At the end of the turn, you flip the Ninja Blade coin. If it's tails, move it down by one. It's just the way things were back then. If you really want to get the later game ninjas out there sooner, especially with puppets, I can understand that. This is the Rock Lee you could probably use if it's got lightning in it. This turn zero Rock Lee, flipping a coin. Um, double the original combat value. Both healthy and ninja status of this ninja during the turn if its tails becomes zero. Come on, guys, be honest. Be honest with yourselves here. You can't seriously want to run this Rock Lee. For all the complaining that I hear over cards like Byakugan and its jutsu, saying like and I actually seen like a number of these when I saw when 128 Palms was previewed in Approaching Wind. I loved 128 Palms. Are you kidding me? That's probably, to me, that's like, it's close competition to actually being the best Byakugan jutsu out there other than rotation, maybe. In fact, no, I'm going to say that is the best Byakugan jutsu out there available. And nearly everybody I saw on the thread, it was like, oh, coin flip jutsus effects are crap. No, guys, no. You say that, and yet you drool over this Rock Lee. Granted, it's turn zero potential 6-0, and yet at the same time it's a potential 0-0. Plus, if you're really going to be that bent on getting him out that soon, and then again, that also brings me back to like cards like Zaku and Dosu. You guys didn't think much of Zaku or Dosu either because they had coin flips, and their effects were pretty much just as effective as Rock Lee's here. Um, the drawback, the potential risk for Rock Lee is too much. Um, I say no to this Rock Lee. You could do better, guys. Um, I can't really say that he's a perfect turn zero. Uh, I would really run to. I don't know what makes. He's not better than high speed movement taijutsu. I would rather run the turn two Rock Lee. I could think of other turn zeros that would be more comfortable, less risky than this Rock Lee. And from my recollection, unless you guys are actually going to throw in a Hinata or a Yuki that actually makes it heads, feel free to run it. I'll as soon as you get tails, that just might ruin your tempo. I mean, you might be on the offense. Your entire offense just might rely on that coin flip, and I don't like it. It forces it into a corner. Even Byakugan doesn't force itself into coin flips, into a single coin flip. You know, it gets multiple. This Rock Lee only gets one, and it's all or nothing. So I really can't agree with you guys thinking that it's amazing. It's good, but it's not amazing, and there are better turn zeros that I'd rather run. 4 times faster. This is the mission that I think is going to be seeing a lot of play in other Lightning decks, and especially in Splash decks. This mission is really, 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 really nice. Look at all the cards in your opponent's hand. Then you can, the option of moving both turn markers up by